Hi everybody, welcome. Tammy from Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. Today's video we are going to be doing a knitting podcast. It's going to be episode 27. I have a lot to show for the shop, some new items that are going into the shop, and I've gotten quite a bit of knitting done. So we've got all that to show. If that is something that interests you, stick around. So before we get into the podcast, I just want to welcome everybody to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. For those of you who've been here from the beginning, I appreciate you coming by each week and watching the new videos that I put out. For those of you who are new, which I have a number of new subscribers, and thank you for subscribing, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the content. We are coming up quickly on our 2-year anniversary. Don't know what I'm going to do for it because I want to do something special, but I haven't decided yet what I want to do. Probably looking to do some sort of a promotion type thing. But also, I would like to see if I could get to 500 subscribers. I'm only 6 away from 500. So if you guys are watching this video and you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. I would like to hit that mark by the time we have our 2-year anniversary, which is just in a couple of weeks. So with all that said, thank you for subscribing, and let's get into our podcast. Okay, so the first thing we usually do when we do these podcasts is I do an update to the website. Well, I have a ton of new bags that are going onto the website. Some of them have already been on. So if you guys follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you've seen the updates that I've done for the shop. If you don't, my information will be down below, and you can always follow me on those 2 platforms, because if you're looking for bags, the updates go out there a lot faster than they do here on YouTube. And I'm sorry it took me a little bit longer to do this. I was trying to get my crochet themed bags done and on the website the next week, and things just happened and I wasn't able to get stuff done. I had a custom order that I had to get put out. So I now have my crochet line of bags ready to go into the shop. So they will be in the shop by the time this video airs. Today is February 12th. And this will air on the 18th. So here is the first thing of my crochet bags. It's I crochet, therefore I swear. It's light pink with gray and black. This is a small drawstring. It's got a nice wide bottom. Of course it has, I put black on the inside of that, and we have the key tag there. And of course we also have my tag there on the side. Drawstring handles in black. There's only one of these this size in the shop. I was able to do a couple of notions, and again the notions are pretty fabric on the back, the clear fabric on the front through the vinyl that you can see. That way when it's full you can still see the fabric. And then the last one in this theme, we got 2 of these, and it's an extra large with handles and that 7-inch gusset on the top. So that makes the bag quite large for putting projects in. Of course it has the key tag on the inside of it as well, and it's lined with the black. It has black handles and then black drawstrings with the gray gusset on that. And this is, these bags will be under the multi-bag collection. I can't think how it's labeled on the website, but everything in this fabric will be on there. So we have those. The next crochet fabric that I had was this really colorful, bright fabric that just has rainbow crochet. I believe it's just a single crochet. Not really sure, but I think it's just single crochet. I paired it with yellow on this, and this one is a medium snap. We got a couple of notions with that. I put the green or the yellow on the inside, green on the top, and then of course you have your crocheted themed fabric on the back. We got a couple of those notions in the shop. And then this, we've got two different styles here. We've got a large tote bag with handles and that 7-inch gusset on the top with a nice wide bottom. It is got the yellow on the inside of that fabric. And then, of course, the green gusset with a goldy colored drawstring. And, of course, the yellow handles. And they all have my tag on the outside as well. We also have an extra large in that size. A little bit different. It's got a two-toned. It's got part of it, and then there's a green bottom on this one. Again, the yellow on the inside, the green for the gusset at the top, and then, of course, your gold drawstrings on the handles. And again, these will be under that multi-listing where you can see everything that is made with this fabric. Okay, keeping with the crochet theme, I've got a couple of different colors in these bags. So I've had these previous in the shop, and this is the crocheted circle. This one happens to be a small snap with pink, and it's got pink on the inside, and then of course there is a little notions bag that matches that will be in the shop as well. I chose with this to do a pink handle instead of the white because I figured this would get really dirty. I mean, this is still light pink and it will get dirtier, but not as dirty and show as dirt as fast as the white would. So I chose to do the blue, or the pink. I'm looking at the blue. And then of course I got some blue ones. And this is like a marine blue on the bottom of this. This is another small snap. I paired it with light blue on the inside, and of course it has the key tag on the inside. It has your wristlet on the outside, and I did blue with this one. And then of course there's 3 of these that will be going into the shop of the notions bags. I got a medium snap in that design. And then I was able to get an extra large with the gussets on the top of that. I paired these with off-white. I actually put like lime green handles just so that it would be a little bit different on the outside and it wouldn't all be blue. I just thought the lime green handles kind of brought out some of the green that was in the green there. So that was the last of my crocheted fabric. Then I still had a little bit of my knit pearl fabric. Whoops, I'm losing stuff here. I still had a little bit of my knit pearl fabric that I wanted to put into the shop as well. So this is knit stitch on one side, pearl stitch on the other, and we've had these in the shop and they usually sell out as soon as I put them in. This one happens to be done with the teal. On the inside it's a drawstring, gray drawstrings, and then it has a notions that matches. This has the pearl stitches on the inside with the teal on the top, and then the knit stitches on the back of the notions bag. And then we were able to get a couple of different colors. I did a light purple, and again, knit on the front, pearl on the back, or the other way around. There's really no right front and back of these. Light purple on the inside. This is a small snap. We ended up getting a small drawstring. This has off-white on the drawstring tags, and then we ended up getting a medium snap to go with those. And of course they all have the purple on the inside, and there is 2 purple notions bags to go with these. And like I said, not everybody likes a notions bag, so you know, sometimes I get to make one for every bag. Sometimes I don't have enough material to make one for every bag. So that's all of the purple. Then we were able to do it in a blue. So I have the navy blue on the top with the notions. This one has the navy blue on the inside of your knit and purl fabric, and this is a medium snap. And then the last one I was able to get was a large or extra large with handles and drawstring. I put the navy blue on the bottom of this one, and then on the top gusset put the gray drawstrings, and then we have gray on the inside in there. I just thought there was going to be too much navy. It was going to be too dark when you're looking down into that bag, so I didn't want to do the navy with the navy on the top as well. So that is the last of my knit and crochet fabric that I have at the moment. Ordered some more the other day, so we'll see what we get to pick up everything that I just dropped. So now the next set that we have, this is our strawberry shortcake line. I was able to find this strawberry shortcake material at a store. It was a vintage fabric store, and they had some of this strawberry shortcake fabric. So I made some notions bags. It's strawberry shortcake, and some of them have, where is it, huckleberry pie. So they're both on the back of them. Sometimes there's not enough room to put both of them on there. But we got 5 notions bags to go with this set. Was able to get a small snap, and of course they all have the denim looking bottom, the strawberry and huckleberry pie with light blue fabric on the top, and then they're lined with a white strawberry shortcake fabric on the inside. This is a small snap. Of course, it has the wristlet and my tag as well. I was able to get a small drawstring, and I put the white strawberry shortcake for the drawstring there, put red drawstring tags on that. Again, the light white on the inside. I was able to get a medium snap. Oh, more than one. I guess it looks like 4 medium snaps. I was able to get 4 medium snaps out of that one. So we got 4 medium snaps with that. And then I was able to get another medium drawstring. So with the strawberry shortcake fabric, that is all I have. When they are gone, they're gone. So if you guys are interested in strawberry shortcake, stop over to the website and grab them. I also have some strawberry shortcake stitch stoppers that can go with those that you can find under the stitch stopper tab on the website too. So if you want to make a whole set of it, get a strawberry shortcake bag with stitch stoppers. I have both of them. Okay, so now the next set is my Snoopy set. I was able to get a couple of different designs with that. I've got Snoopy white on the inside, and then Snoopy in his doghouse on the back. I paired it with that black chevron material. I think that just really looks really sharp. I was able to get 4 of this style bag, and then I have 2 that have red on the inside with the Snoopy fabric and doghouse on the back of that. So those are the notions that I have. I was able to get different sets of bags here. This is a small snap with the Scooby fabric on the inside, or Snoopy. I don't know why I'm saying Scooby. Snoopy fabric on the inside. And so I got 2 of those little small snaps with that fabric. I was able to get a small drawstring with that fabric on the inside. And I was able to get a medium snap, of course, with the Snoopy on the inside. And then one medium drawstring with the Snoopy on the inside. Then I was able to get a couple with Snoopy on the outside, but then just a solid red on the inside. So I have a small drawstring with that and a medium drawstring with the red on that. So, and again, with the Snoopy ones, I also have Snoopy stitch stoppers in the website too, if you guys are looking to make a set to put those together. To be able to do that. So those are in the shop. Don't have a lot of them at the moment. Working on trying to get some more of those Snoopy ones, but there's some in there. So if you guys want them, again, go ahead and pick them up. All the information for the website will be linked below, and it'll run across the screen as I'm talking about the bags so that you know where the website is and how to find it. But there will also be a link in the description below. So that, I guess, is all of the updates to the website. There's a lot. I got a lot of bags done, guys. But I got some knitting done, too. So let's talk about our finished objects, because we have 2. Okay, before we get to our finished objects, I wanted to show you guys the new bag that I was designing. It is not necessarily a new design on a bag, but it's a new product that I've got coming for some bags. I don't know how many of these I'm going to make for in the shop because they are going to be a little bit pricier, and I'm not sure people are going to want to buy them as much as the others. But I got some leather. I'm putting leather on the bottom of some of the bags. This is one that I mocked up. It's got canvas knit material. It's cabled knit material that I put on the top of it, and then I paired it with an Italian leather material that I got for the bottom. I love the look of the Italian leather, and I'm going to put a few bags together, but like I said, I'm not too many. We'll see how they go, but this is one of the newer product lines that I'm coming out with a leather bottom bag for to have. You can have it with or without the feet. I put the feet on just to see how I'd like them. So yeah, this is the extra large with the 7-inch gusset on the top. Nice big sturdy bag. The canvas makes it stand up nice and tall, and I'm not holding on to the back of it at all. It stands right up there, so it makes it nice and sturdy and nice heavy duty bag, and then with the handles on top of that. So that is going to be some of the new bags that I'm going to put into the website. Okay, so now to our finished objects. We have 2. I got 2 of my hats done that I wanted to match with cowls that I had previously made. I just made the bandana cowl with this color hat, and of course I ran out, which I knew I was going to. And I just had this tan, and I just added the tan to the top. I don't think it looks bad. But that's one that I got done. This is just a Daydream beanie from... It's a free pattern, I believe, on Ravelry. I'll put the link of this pattern in the description below. It's my favorite beanie. I just like the way they fit on my head. And so I always this is what I make for myself when I make a hat. And then this one just got off the needles last night. This is one that I had, a cowl that I made with yarn from Loving Lady by Lisa. It is, I believe, Robin's Egg and Spruce are the 2 colors. And yeah, I put them together so that I had the green and orange, and then I had made a cowl. So I wanted to have a hat that matched it. So now when I go and grab that cowl, I can grab the hat that matches it and have a set. But those are the only two things I got done. But I did get two things done. This one was a new cast on and a cast off all in the matter of the 2 weeks that we since we podcasted last. So I thought that was pretty good. I got a lot of sewing done too. So, okay, so let's talk about our whips. We've still got some of those, but we've got some progress on a lot of them. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is my EASV sweater. I did get 2 or 3 more rounds on this. I need 10 before I can start doing my color work, and I think I'm at 6. So I think I have 4 more rounds that I have to do before I can do start adding my color work in, and I'm really anxious to get that going. I did pick it up the other day. There's almost 200 stitches on here right now, and it takes a while to knit around and do the pattern and then knit another round all the way around, because that's what I consider one round, is doing both of them, my increase and then my solid one. So when I pick it back up, I know the next round is going to be an increase round. If I don't do that, I never can tell if I had an increase round or if I was on a regular knit round. So I don't set it down till I get both of them done. But yeah, it's growing, but it's a lot of stitches to go through. But we're getting there. We're hopefully by the time I podcast next, I'll have started the color work. That's the plan. I worked on that hat, and I wanted some knitting that was just no think. And this was a no think because it was just knit, and I could just knit and not really pay attention to what I was doing. So I've been doing this a lot, but I'm going to start doing some of these other projects. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. My rocket tee. Did get a little bit of progress on that, because the last time I showed that I had just cast on, so I just had this little rib there. Again, I think I have to do 10 rounds of this before I can start working to connect it and work in the round. And this is a 4-row repeat of 10. So there is 100 and some stitches on here. Every time I do a row, I'm doing 18. Every 4 I add 18 more stitches. So the rows are taking longer and longer to do as I go. But I like it. I really, it's kind of an easy pattern to remember. You've got your increases for the raglan sleeves on each side. But I can't wait till I can connect it in the round and start working in the round. But yeah, I like it. It's going good. I love the color. But yeah, we're getting there. We'll get it in the round, and then once it's in the round, there's not much of a sleeve, because most of my sleeves are right here. Then you'll section off for the sleeve, but you're doing your cap sleeve as it is, because it's a real short cap sleeve on that. So as you do your neck in that, you're doing your sleeve cap, and then you'll section off for the sleeve, and then it's just the body. So once I get that section off, this will be another really easy knit that I won't have to really pay too much attention to do. So I'm looking forward to getting to that point on here. But it's reading the pattern for 4 rows, you know, I mean, reading the pattern on the way across, paying attention to make sure I increase in the right spots. And then, of course, purl back is not a big deal, but then the next round is, you know, increasing again, and then it's a purl back. So I try to make sure that I do all 4 rows at one sitting before I put it down, so that I know I'm right at the beginning. Even though I am marking it, I am being very diligent to mark at the end of each row, so that I know if I have to set it down, oh, I'm on my purl row, or I now am on the second increase, because the second increase you do make one left and make one right on each side. So instead of an 8-row increase, that second row is a 10-row increase. So yeah, it's just, I just need to make sure that, and I'm doing it. I'm being very diligent at marking that on my tablet when I knit so that I know where I'm at and I can actually get it into, you know, get it to the right spot. But I believe it's only 10 4-row increases, 10 of these sets, and then I can connect it in the round, and I think I'm at 6 also. So I only need 4 more, but that's 24 more rows, and you're adding 18 stitches each group of that. So it ends up being a little bit of time to do one round, but I'm getting there. I'll get that, and hopefully I'm going on a retreat here in a couple of weeks, and a knitting retreat, and that'll just be something that if I have it connected, I can just knit in the round and possibly get a lot of knitting done on that sweater, on that t-shirt itself. But going pretty good. I love it. I love the yarn. I love the way it's knitting out. I'm really happy with that. Okay, so the next thing is my Sweet Mountain wrap that I'm doing. Of course, it's in one of my little bags. It's really pushed in here. There's a lot. Somebody told me the other day he's growing out of the bag. I need to get a bigger one, but it's so light and airy that it just kind of like wraps up in there, and I'm using my cake, and you know, of course this is going down, this is getting bigger, and it's just being able to fit in there. But they're actually pretty. I've got a notions pouch in there, and there's got a lot of stuff in that. And then I have my bag for my needles in the bottom of it. So they're actually pretty roomy to get a lot of stuff in these little bags. And the snap helps hold it all in there. But yeah, able to get all that in here. But okay. So we are, oh, this is the front of it. Hopefully it shows through without my head being in the background. It's got a really cool pattern. I liked this one, and I loved the bright like neon color in the center of that. And then it turned to this purple, and I did that same pattern up here, and then of course we had just some straight knitting and changing to where we got into this other design. And I know I'm off by 1, but I'm really liking the way it looks, so I haven't decided to, nobody knows I'm off by 1 but me. By my count, when I get to the end, I should only have 2, and I have 3. Yeah, so it just, nobody knows I'm off but me, and it seems to be doing okay. But yeah, I really like this Sweet Mountain wrap that I'm doing. I love the new technique that I'm doing on this as well. But this was where I was. Where is it? This is where I was last time we podcasted. That's how much I got done. That's a lot, guys. It's a lot of knitting. Plus, I finished a hat, started another one, and got that done. And I worked on my sweater, and I worked on my t-shirt. So I got a lot done. Okay. The last thing that I need to show is my daily knit shawl that I'm working on. And this is funky looking. It's got so many different odd stitches, it's not funny. I was down here into this teal. I don't know if I had switched to this or I was just getting ready to, but I did all of this section here. I caught up. I am right now, I didn't do yesterday, so I didn't do Sundays or today, so I didn't do the 11th or the 12th, but I got caught up because I was on the 31st. I still had to do from the 31st. So yeah, I had quite a few to do, and I got them all done a couple of days last week. I was able to work on it. But yeah, like I said, it's not going to be a pretty thing. It's going to be a colorful thing, but I'm not so sure it's going to be pretty. But I'm enjoying learning all of the new stitches that I have, and yeah, some of those stitches are pretty cool. But so that's where I'm at with that. It's growing and it's getting there. But yeah, I really do enjoy the doing all those extra stitches, those different stitches, to be able to do different patterns. When I block this and stretch it out, you'll see all of the stitches. It'll look really nice, I think. But not many people will see it because it'll probably just stay in my office, like I said, and be a wrap for me. But I'm keeping up on that, which I'm surprised I'm keeping up on that, but I am. But that is all for my whips that I have, that I had. Oh, I have a new cast on. Let's talk about that. I cast on another hat, the last one that will match one of the cowls that I have. I lost my stitch marker, so better grab one here and put in it. Just need to know where my beginning and end of round is when you work with in circulars. But yeah, I just got this cast on last night. Got it connected in the round and started my rib pattern. So I'm only two rounds in to do that. When I cast on anything, I always cast on, connect it, and the first row as I after I'm connecting it and work off the needle is just a knit row around, just to kind of even out all of my stitches, because sometimes some of them are tight when I cast on, some of them are loose, so I just want to try to even all those out before I start into my pattern of a ribbing. So that's what I do on all of my hats, and I did it on this one, and nobody really knows that there's a knit row at the end of that. But I've been doing it for a while. I do it with all my socks and everything, and it just helps me with my knitting to kind of even it out so that I don't have a loose spot anywhere, because when you knit you can just really even those things out, but when you knit purl it's kind of hard to for me to get things to be even. But yeah, so that's where we're at with that. We have one new cast on. I'm going to be working on this. This will probably not take me long, since that one didn't take me too long. But yeah, I've got that. It's just, I figured it was a really big skein of yarn that I had, and I wanted to use some of it. I'm holding it double, and then what's left over I'll put into my daily knit shawl. That's what I ended up doing with these two from the other one. This is what I still have left of that, which is still quite a bit, and I will hold them double. But I'll hold each one of them double by itself so that we can see more of the color when I go to put it in my knit shawl. That way it won't be so much of those two together. I can double it up and do that. But yeah, so that's where we're at. We don't have any more things cast on, but I have one acquisition, so let's talk about that. Okay, so my acquisition is crochet hooks. Well, Tunisian crochet hooks. I wanted to start another Tunisian crochet project. I just have not had the chance to do it, start it and everything, so I ended up I was told it was to be done in the round, so then I needed circular needles. So I bought a set. I was able to find these on Amazon. They're just some wooden bamboo needles. They were cheap. I didn't want to spend a lot of money because, you know, I don't know if I'm going to really like Tunisian crochet and want to keep with it. This is the yarn that I'm using for this. I've got a really pretty cowl that I want to make, but when I got looking at the pattern, it was actually knit flat, and then you mattress stitch it together in the back, which is another stitch that I have not done. So that could be something that I would be able to learn something new on that. But yeah, so I got this. I could still use these for that, and it would just allow me to have a little more flexibleness on my needle. I also didn't know if changing the pattern to knitting in the round would be too much for me to learn as a very new Tunisian crocheter. So that was the other thing that I had, and that was kind of why I was a little bit waiting to see, do I want to try doing this in the round, or do I just want to try to knit it flat? There's, you know, it's got your cords here, and then it's got stoppers here that you can put on the end of them, or you could just put another crochet hook on the other end of it so that you'd have two. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. I have a birthday party that I'm going to, and the girl is a Tunisian crocheter. So I was kind of probably just waiting till we go to the birthday party to actually ask her. I mean, I could have it cast on and then not connected in the round. That way she wouldn't have to watch me cast on. And then I would be able to find out, do I do it in the round, or do I just, you know, do it flat and work from there? So we'll see. But that was my purchase that I got. It's in a nice little case to be able to hold them all together so that they're there. But I have it in my bag that was given to me for Christmas from one of my knitting friends, and just waiting to cast on so that I can see if I wanna, how I want to do it. But yeah, that is my acquisition, and then the next project that I want to get cast on. Just don't know when I'm gonna get it done. So yeah, so that, I guess, is everything that I needed to talk to you guys about. Other than we're going to be doing this podcast in March the 1st, I think it's March 10th. If not, I'll put the date down below here. But I think it's March 10th was my first video that I put out for on YouTube 2 years ago. So we will be 2 years old. Been doing this for 2 years in 2 weeks. So I'm excited. It's been fun, guys. I really enjoy it. But I would love to see if I could possibly get to 500 subscribers. So if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Help me get to 500 subscribers. Then we can celebrate big time, because we'll have met 500 subscribers, and then we'll have a 2-year anniversary. It'll just be some fun things. We'll see what we're going to do. But yeah, so that is it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye.